Tonight on North Central Florida Flavor, we are right in the middle of summer, and tonight we have a great idea of a summer recipe that's got a little unusual twist to it.
Well, I love watermelon.
Yeah.
And I get tired of just eating it by itself. So I'm going to take some nice, beautiful, local organic watermelon, and I have some spinach and basil and a couple lettuce leaves there. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to take my watermelon, cut it into some nice little cubes.
This is a great place to grow watermelons.
It is. The watermelon comes out so good. Okay, now we'll do something a little different. I'm going to put some crumbled feta on top of there because I like the feta because it's nice and sour.
That'll be with the sweetness then of the watermelon?
Sweet and sour. Yeah. Our spinach adds a little bitterness and salty from the feta on it. So I'm going to put just a little bit of shallot in here.
And what will that do?
It just adds a little texture, a little onion bite.
Because it just seems unusual to have that with watermelon.
Right. And then my last piece of the puzzle here, Paige, is a piece of beautifully seared Florida grouper.
And you can't go wrong with
It's
grouper.
summertime. The grouper are biting. We've been catching a lot of them.
Okay.
So let me check and see how that's coming out.
Okay.
And we're going to eat.
Okay, now how did you cook the grouper?
I seared it, so I just put a little oil in a pan, salt, pepper, hot pan, and I get caramelization on my grouper. If you look at the flesh, and it just, when it's starting to turn color, it's done.
Okay.
Don't overcook it. And we'll see when we cut this open, Paige, what it looks like.
Okay.
So I'm going to finish it with a little ground basil here. That's just a little basil with some extra virgin olive oil.
I have to say this is a very unusual dish.
Well, I think you're going to like it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And so I'll cut it right here in the middle.
Let's look at the fish.
And you can see where it has a nice opaque. All right, see where it's still real juicy and moist, and it just finished cooking.
A lot of people really do overcook fish.
Terrible, yeah.
So what flavors should we be looking for?
We're looking for
with fish?
sweet and sour, and we're looking for something that reminds us of summertime.
That is so good, and it's such unusual ingredients together. But it really is one of those things that you have to have a bite to realize that it really does work.
Nice whole blend of flavors.
It really is.